Good morning. Happy new moon. Welcome into the Aries new moon sunrise ritual activation. Come on in, and as you're arriving, drop your intentions for this fiery spark of life, new moon, opportunity for rebirth, renewal, rejuvenation. If you don't know me already, my name is Keira Lani. I help healers master their energy to unleash their gifts, own their value, and serve their true purpose. Now more than ever, we need healers standing in their power, sharing their gifts with the world, and being honored and uplifted for them, because it is a big, challenging world out there. There is so much struggle and so much strife. And if we are giving away our gifts and not feeling honored or valued, we're going to burn out and we're not going to have any more gifts to give. And we're going to either go and be a hermit in a cave, become bitter, and just hide out. And so my job is to help you to show up for yourself so that you can show up for the world. And so today we're going to show up. I'm showing up for you at 7 a.m. here in Southern Oregon. It's still kind of dark outside. I thought I could possibly be outside for the sunrise, but it's not really quite rising yet. It's a very cloudy, dark day. Sorry, I got distracted. I had to look out the window. So we're going to do it inside, and we're just going to celebrate this time, because right now here in Oregon, the sun and moon are rising together. The sun will be rising in about 4 minutes, and then the moon will be following in just another, I think, 10 minutes after that. And so as the world is awakening, as the day is renewing, so are we. And Aries is the first sign of the astrological calendar. It is the start of the zodiac. And the energy of Aries is like the spark that starts the fire. And so right now, as we're in this super challenging time on the planet with a global pandemic, people getting stuck in their houses, where can we find that spark of renewal? And I am actually going to ask you all to tune into what is the hidden silver lining of this challenge that we're experiencing right now. One that I can think of right off the bat is that the pollution in China is down from being just over the top toxic to where you can actually hear birds singing. The skies are clear, the water is clear, the planet is healing. So sometimes we don't listen to the intuition that says it's time to slow down, and we have to have an enforced slowdown. And so one of the ways that we can look at the benefits of this time is that we're being forced to slow down. And then there's an opportunity to gather here in community globally. And we are not isolated. We are not alone. We are still fully connected and fully able to engage in the creation, the co-creation of our reality. And so in the spirit of co-creation, I would love to hear from you. Now, if you're having trouble seeing a silver lining, you can also feel free to drop what you're being challenged by right now, because every challenge that comes into our lives is an opportunity for growth and renewal and rebirth. Rebirth is not easy. Just if you think birth is easy, just ask your mother. If you're a mother, you know birth isn't easy, but it's so beautiful. It's so precious. It's such a gift. And rebirth, it's same thing. It's not easy. It's not pleasant. It's not necessarily fun, but it's so beautiful and powerful. transformational and worth every bit of struggle to get you there. And so today is an opportunity. Every day is an opportunity for rebirth, for renewal, for rejuvenation. And today is a special opportunity because the sun and moon aligned in the sign of Aries are giving us that spark of inspiration, that spark of renewal, that spark of hope to keep going through the challenges of life. And so I'd love to hear from some of you in the comments. If you're feeling especially challenged, go ahead and drop that challenge in the comments so we can hold you in our prayers and love. B, if you can see a special opportunity for yourself, maybe this is the time when you get to do the creative projects that you've been putting on the shelf for a long time. Maybe this is a time for you to completely reinvent yourself. Maybe you are finally showing up for yourself because you see that there is no time but the present to finally show up for yourself. What blessing in disguise can you pull from this challenging time? And then most importantly, what I'd like to see from you in the comments is, what is your intention for yourself moving forward into this next cycle? I feel like this is the actual new year when we are in the cusp of springtime. The trees are budding and blooming. The flowers are emerging from the earth. The ground is softening and preparing to grow, and we're cultivating our gardens outside if you have a garden. And if you're someone who doesn't have a garden and you don't grow any of your own food, I want to invite you to tune in to how you can grow a little bit of food. You can grow a jar of sprouts in your kitchen, even if you have absolutely no place to put a pot of soil. Hi, a goat. Thank you for joining. And I'm asking everyone, as you're dropping in, to share your intention for rebirth. What are you rebirthing into? What are you renewing in your life? How are you using this opportunity to slow down and go within and become who you truly are? Green and shine bright like the beautiful green color. Grow and shine bright like the beautiful green color on the trees. Oh, yes, beautiful. I love that. Yes. When we really tune into connecting to the cycles and the seasons, then our process of manifestation, our process of growth and rebirth becomes more easeful and joyful, even in times of challenge. And so how can we tune into the joy, the opportunity for joy, even in the time of challenge? And this does not discount the suffering. This does not mean I'm asking you to ignore those who are suffering or ignore if you or your loved ones are suffering. I'm asking you to look at how you can bring joy and ease in to ease the suffering for yourself, your loved ones, and the global collective. And so what intention do you have for yourself in this next lunar cycle? We'll go with the lunar cycle because it's easy to look at 1 month from new moon to new moon, or you can even look at it as 2 weeks from new moon to full moon. That's why I like to come on here twice a month and celebrate the new moon, the full moon, and then we kind of wrap up everything in between. So taking a deep breath, tune into what that is for you. What is activating within you as you have had to pull back from the activities of life that you may be used to participating in? What is the opportunity for rebirth, renewal? How can you tune into that part of you that is showing up to serve the world in a greater way? How can you show up right now in kindness and compassion for your community? I'm hearing so many people are in fear of the virus that they don't even smile at each other. So if you do need to go out in the world, or if you're walking on a trail and someone is coming the other way, even though you won't get too close, even though you won't touch each other, you can still share a smile. You can still share the energy of your heart. The energy of your heart reaches out about 10 feet from your body. So we don't have to touch each other to share our hearts. So, tuning into what is on your heart that you would like to share with the collective, the more comments I can get in the feed, the more intentions I can hold in this space, the more powerful the activation will be. And so, keep those coming. And this activation today, as I was saying, is all about rebirth, renewal, being reborn into who you truly are, connecting with your original essence, that part of you that will not die when your body passes, when there is a part of you that will move on from there and continue. Good morning, Leslie Ann. Nice to see you today. Beautiful. And let your friends know we're here. You never know who out there needs a little inspiration, a little spark to light their fire, especially right now when we are worried about our loved ones, when we're worried about our elderly relatives and friends, when we are worried about the state of the world and how things might change permanently. And will we be able to show up and pay our bills? Will we be able to continue to live the lives of our dreams? Will we be able to travel again? All of these are very real concerns. Great, wonderful morning to you, beautiful Kelly. Thank you for dropping in today. So, what would you like to drop into the co creative pool today? What intentions are you setting for this next lunar cycle as we take the opportunity to spark the inspiration of new growth, new birth, new beginnings, new life? As long as there is still life, there is still hope. And so I'm going to begin this ritual by lighting a candle and burning some sacred herbs from the forest and the mountains. And in the meantime, keep focusing in on what intention you would like to drop into the collective. What is that spark for you that allows you to keep coming back, even in the face of huge challenges, even in the face of global pandemic, even in the face of loss of loved ones? What is that spark that allows you to keep coming back to what is life enhancing? What is that sense of joy? What is that peace that keeps you going? This is what Aries is about. Aries is the fire starter. Aries is the starter. And so Aries is really good at starting things, and we need to call in the power of continuity, of continuing what we start. Right now, though, we have the opportunity to have a really powerful, um, like that start of the race where you get a really powerful start and you're off ahead of the pack. This is the kind of energy that we have right now, is that really powerful starting energy. So if there's a project that you have been putting off because of all of the turmoil of life, how can you just turn off the worry and fear so that you can focus on that project for yourself? Now, this candle that I'm lighting, I'm getting to the bottom of this candle of the angel of friendship. And so tuning into that angel of friendship that you are, tuning into the collective and how we gather our forces to change the world for the better. Take a deep breath with me. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And then as I light this candle, yes, getting off to a running start. Thank you, Diane. As I light this candle, tune into that destination that you are heading towards, knowing that the world isn't over because we are still here gathering together. And so now is the time to set your intention for yourself that you can serve your true purpose while you're here on this planet. It's never too late to start. And so right now, we're going to take 3 deep breaths together, and I'm going to be quiet as I light the candle so that as we're breathing together, you can really tune into what that vision is for you of your destination as we get off to a running start at this new moon, moonrise, sunrise, new day, new year opportunity for rebirth. Deep, full healing breaths. Make your breath as full, deep, and slow as you can. So 3 breaths might feel like it takes a long time. Activating the spark of life within you that keeps you moving forward. Now calling in not just the angel of friendship, but all the angels that are here to support and guide us on this journey. Angels, the light beings, the ancestors. Keep breathing and tuning into your intentions for yourself. And bring your awareness into the back body. As we move forward, turn back to those who have come before. Feel them lining up behind you to cheer you on as you move forward. I'm going to light a piece of sacred Palo Santo. And as the trees are awakening, bless those sacred beings of the forest. May they continue to be renewed with each season. May they have a time to repopulate the earth. And with this Palo Santo, I touch the copal from the pine tree, blending the sacred forest spirits. Lighting the fire. Take some of this sacred forest essence, breathe it in, and feel the power of renewal, rebirth, recycling. The forest is really good at taking what is old and turning it into something new. So, what would you like to transmute and transform with this powerful energy of renewal? I'm going to add in this sacred sage. Breathing in the essence of the forest and the mountains. The essence of the fire at the core of your being. Let's drop down to the core of the earth now, the fire at the core of the earth. Taking your awareness down through your body, down through the crust of the earth, down through the layers of rock, the underground waters, the crystalline caves, all the way down to the center of the earth, to that fire at the core, the fire of creation. This is the energy that we are calling on today. So with your next breath, breathe that fire of creation up from the center of the earth, right through the center of your being, and feel where in your body does it light a spark of creation in you. And just allow it to burn within you. Allow it to glow brighter. Breathe as if you're breathing life into your unique spark that you carry, your spark of creation. Deep healing breaths. As each breath you blow out, imagine you are coaxing your inner fire to grow brighter and stronger, giving it fuel, giving yourself fuel to continue. What is that inspiration for you, and how will you use it to create something beautiful for the healing of the planet? I'm going to invite you all to take some time today to go outside and connect with the beings of nature. Even if you just walk outside your door or look out the window at the sky, you can connect with these beings of nature, with the moon and the sun, who are bringing the world into balance each and every day as they move through the cycles and the seasons. Honoring the Mother Earth who sustains us, who continues to give and give and give, who continues to transmute negativity into rebirth and renewal. May we take the inspiration from the Mother Earth and do the same in each and every day of our lives, transmuting negativity into opportunity for renewal and rebirth. That is the true nature of your being, to continue through all odds to return to that spark within, that light of the world. Thank you for sharing your inspirations, calling in that spark, that light of Jesus Christ that each one of us carries within our heart. All you have to do is touch in to the God within you, and you will be sustained, renewed, and reborn, just like Jesus. Linda Love is sharing her blessed angel, youngest son, Ethan. Even with his challenges every day, he smiles and laughs all the time. Oh, the little Aries, his bravery and strength, laughter and love, such an inspiration of true strength. Yes, thank you, Linda, for this inspiration. We will all get through these challenging times. Live, love, and laugh. Yes, amen. Amen to that. Take a moment to tap your heart and just feel that spark of life within you. However you connect to that spark of life, it is more important than ever that you do it. So if it is inspiring to you to come and watch live videos with myself or other healers on Facebook, do it. If it is inspiring to you to play with children, do it. If it is inspiring to you to allow your thoughts to come through on paper, do it. If it is inspiring to you to rest in a bath, please do it. Allow yourself to do what inspires you. Give yourself permission to love you and stay in that love. Stay in the love and the light and the beauty and the harmony, because each one of us who brings that spark and ignites that light within our heart will give a spark to someone else whose spark may have gone out or died down to a dim ember. When we can spark this light of inspiration for each other, we really can change the world. Because even though no one can do it alone, we all can do it together. If you need help finding your spark within, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am here for you. And if you're not already a member of my group and you feel called to master your energy and bring through your gifts, I would love to invite you to join the Healer's Space for Mastery, where we are growing together, expanding our light, and joining our forces to change the world. One healer at a time, healing yourself, healing the planet, healing each other. Let's do it, friends. There's no time but the present. So come on in to the Healer's Space for Mastery. The link is Unleash Inner Healer. And I am so excited to serve the collective in this way, to continue to bring trainings, inspirations, activations, so that we all can show up more fully to serve the purpose that we're here to serve. And yes, Jesus is here. Jesus is part of each one of us. And I talk to Jesus all the time, and Jesus talks to me. And Jesus also works with Mother Earth, with the goddess energy. There's a mother and a father God who work to unify the forces. And I am in service to the Most High, Most Divine, and I am in service to you as a channel of divine wisdom from the ancients. Bless you, each and every one, from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. You deserve all the love. Namaste.